All right, everybody, what is going on? We're taking a look here at JANEMBA, level 10 links, EZA 200% LR. I just got done doing Gogeta's, and I am in a great mood. Dude, this guy has some crazy card art. This is awesome. I've always liked this one. If you guys are looking for a full breakdown and video, go check out my calc video. I'll link it in the description. But this is just going to be, I'm just going to try to get as much footage of him in here as I possibly can. JANEMBA's pretty simple. All you need to do is put him in slot 2 to build him up on his first turn. And then from there, he's built up and ready to go. So he's at 311k defense right here. We're going to put him in slot 2. Again, the reason you put him in slot 2 is because he gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack. And this guy has to do 3 attacks, I believe, to fully build up. So after you get those attacks in, he's good to go. And so if you put him in here, gives him a better chance of getting built up. Let's go ahead and pop Int Broly's domain. I do have the skips on, so we can just go ahead and skip that and to get moving right along here. We can watch the ground just split open and squirt. So let's go ahead and get going right here. JANEMBA's pretty good. He is guarding. He does have Ki Blast nullifications. He's got, like, I don't know what else, damage reduction. So we should be looking pretty good right here. I don't really need to hold back or anything like that. Let's just give him as much Ki as I possibly can. If you do notice, I do have a couple Big Bad Bosses units on the team, and both of them are on the other rotation. So I'll do my best to get Kid Buu next to him as soon as I can. But you guys know how it is. That's just how it's going to be. This is my build, by the way. I don't know if I actually showed it. I did 20 additional, 12 dodge, and just 3 crit. The reason I went for 20 additional is just, I don't know, to help him. 1, just to help him get built up. And 2, it'll be really nice in his rage mode. But you can kind of see I prioritized raw defense and dodge with his equips. So I'm pretty happy with this build. Let's go ahead and get him built up. The other nice thing about this JANEMBA is that it's pretty easy to see, like, how good he is defensively. He doesn't have, like, a lot of hidden buffs or anything like that. He's just kind of got what he's got, and then he'll build up a little bit, and then from there, it's just super attack effects. So you can kind of look at it, and the average person can go, oh, okay, you know, after he builds up, JANEMBA's getting 50% on his 18 key, 30% on his 12 keys. Like, you can kind of calculate in your mind what JANEMBA's going to be at defensively each turn, which is pretty good. It doesn't take, like, an expert to see how good he is offensively or anything like that. So he starts out at a 6.7 million attack stat. So again, right here, we do have an additional attack. There's a 70% chance to be a super attack because we're in slot 2. He also has another one of those because it is his first appearance. On his first turn, he does get another additional attack. There's a 70% chance to be a super attack. So we could get both of those right here. And we do, so from here we could do the hidden potential system as well. But as of right now, we should be fully built up. So JANEMBA's ready to go right here. We have our 3 super attacks in. And we do get the hidden potential as well. That's very, very good. So this is a great turn from JANEMBA. I'd love to see him nullify a super attack, but, you know, we'll see if it can happen right here. And nope. Okay, so I believe Goten and Trunks right here both do they both do Ki Blast super attacks. So there should be good opportunity to get JANEMBA, you know, just like the Ki Blast nullification in the video. Unlike Tech Gogeta, whose nullification you'll never see, JANEMBA should be able to proc a bit more often. He doesn't have any, like, weird restrictions on it like Gogeta. Tech Gogeta's super attack you can only use... Or, I'm sorry, his nullification you can only use after you have used his 18 key super attack. This guy doesn't really have that problem, so... Anyway, I'll go ahead and cut right here, and we will come back whenever JANEMBA is back on rotation. We'll have Bio Broly there as well, so we'll be able to get his guard activated, and we'll see what he looks like in slot 1 as well. Alright, so here we go. JANEMBA is fully built up on this turn. And so now we kind of have to make a decision. Do we want to put him in slot 2 or do we want to put him in slot 1? The nice thing about JANEMBA now is that he does guaranteed guard just unconditionally now. Previously, before his EZA, he only guarded in slots 1 or 2. Now he just guards in any slot. So if we needed to float him here, we could, and we could feel very safe. That was kind of a flaw JANEMBA had before. But the way JANEMBA works now is that in slots 1 or 2, he does get 44% total damage reduction because he gets 22% baseline, and then you get an additional 22% if you put him in slots 1 or 2. If I put him in slot 2 specifically here, then I do get that additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack. So I could put him there and try to go for damage, but I think at this point it's nice. We should just put JANEMBA in slot 1 right here. We do lose out on shocking speed with Int Broly right there, so we lose out on a little bit of defense. But you can see JANEMBA is at 1.1 million defense right here. I believe we have some support from the Int Brolys up, and that's it. So that's how he's looking. He does get 50% defense on his super attack effects, so he's going to go up to like, I don't know, 1.6 something million right here, almost 1.7, and then he gets 30% on each additional that he does. But since we're not putting him in slot 2, he's not going to have the chance to get that other additional, so we could only get the hidden potential right here. Notice how he drops like what, like 30,000 defense if I put him in the other slot, like 30 or 40,000. Pretty crazy just from shocking speed right there. Let's go ahead and we'll throw him in slot 1. Hopefully we can get a Key Blast nullification from Trunks right here. I'd love to get the animation in the video. We are sharing Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power with Bio Broly right here. Bio Broly being a nice addition to this team, you know. One of the only Big Bad Bosses units on this Broly team. We kind of have him, JANEMBA, and Cell Max. So we have a 70% chance to nullify this. And we get it. Boom. Nice. Very nice to get that animation in the video right there. JANEMBA, I was going to say, I wish he had dodged that right there. 21 million, pretty good. But JANEMBA also has the same thing Tech Gogeta got, where they have a 50% chance to dodge super attacks. So, in that instance right there, you know, we had a 70% chance to nullify Trunks' super attack, but if we hadn't, we would have then had a 50% chance to dodge, and then if that failed, then we would have had the hidden potential dodge. JANEMBA cannot nullify Vidal's super attack because it's a melee. He can only nullify Key Blast super attacks, so that's, you know, kind of unfortunate, but he still had the 50% chance to dodge that super attack, which is really crazy, with 1.1 million defense right here, 44% damage reduction, and guard. Like, that's really crazy. And then he did, what, a 21 million attack stat? Like, absolute monster buff for these villain teams. That's the other thing, too, about JANEMBA. Is JANEMBA has, like, a perfect villain link set. Like, I think whenever you look at villain link sets, you look at JANEMBA's first. And that's how you grade how good a villain link set is the closer a villain link set is to JANEMBA, the better that villain's link set is. Because it's just perfect. You know, you've got Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. All very common villain links. We love JANEMBA's link set here. You know, Truth on release used to call Int JANEMBA his EZA. He used to call him All Might. Well, here it is. We've got All Might again with physical LR JANEMBA here. Great unit. Probably, I don't know if he's probably the second best villain in the game. I'd probably give the best villain in the game to this Tech Broly right here still. But JANEMBA's probably the second best villain in the game. I definitely like him better than Cell Max. Cell Max has like this weird restriction where you've got to run him with another super boss or artificial life form or whatever. So the fact that you don't have to do that with JANEMBA just works. You put JANEMBA on any villain team he can be used on, and he's just going to work perfectly. Like, you don't have any weird restrictions, you don't have to get hit, and he's just good, right? He builds up, he gets crit chance built in. It's just very easy to use JANEMBA. You can put him in any slot. You don't have to worry about a passive wearing off. Very good unit JANEMBA is. So I would easily say he's the second best villain in the game at the very least. I don't know if I'd put him above Tech Broly. I'd need to really do some, like, real testing with him, because Tech Broly is just insane. But he does have the weakness where his intro can wear off if you're going into fights that are a little bit longer. And if he loses that damage reduction, then he can be a little bit more suspect to damage. But until Global gets, like, a lot of the fights that we're missing, I can't really make a great determination about where these guys are. So if I put him next to Kid Buu right here, we're going to be looking really crazy. I don't know. Can we risk Kid Buu in slot 1? I don't think we can. What do we miss out on? Just Fear and Faith and Brutal Beatdown? Or is it just Fear and Faith and Legendary Power? Okay, I can live without Legendary Power. I'd rather have just... Oh, do we loot? Wait, we don't have Metamorphosis, right? Yeah, okay. I'd love to put him in slot 2 right here. Again, with 1.16 million defense, but I don't trust Kid Buu like that. So let's go ahead. We'll keep JANEMBA in slot 1 right here. That's just a nice little roll for him. Ooh, we can't get a super attack for Kid Buu. That is a little bit concerning. Hopefully he gives us an additional. That is a little bit worrisome right here. Let's see what happens. All right, I guess I could have put Kid Buu. 30 million. 66% chance to crit, by the way. Over 1.6 million defense with 44% damage reduction and guard is certainly pretty good. I would say Tech Gogeta is clearly better than this guy. Like, Tech Gogeta is doing that as well. But he's also got, like, a guaranteed additional with a Rainbow Key Sphere, and he's got 80% damage reduction in slot 1 with guard. And he's a Saiyan, so that's pretty good. So I would definitely say I like Tech Gogeta better for sure. The question for me in my mind is where do I like Janemba versus like the 6th anniversary LRs and like Tech Broly? Like how do I feel about him compared to them? That's kind of what I'm wrestling with in my mind at the moment. It's just kind of where would I place him around those units? That's a really tough thing in my mind because for sure I like him better than Cell Max. I don't have Jiren, but I feel like I like him better than Jiren. Just off what I've seen here. Let me know what you guys are thinking. But I definitely have them above those two. And then I believe in my tier list after that, we get to what I call the wall of value, where you have the 3 Universe 7 units. So you got Tech UI Goku, in Evolution Blue Vegeta, and AGL UI Goku in no particular order. You just have kind of like those 3 in the tier list, kind of blocking everyone off from getting up into like the top 5. And then from there you get like your Tech Broly, your Trio, your Gohan, and your Beast Gohan, right? Like you get those guys up there. And I guess Tech Gogeta now as well. So I don't know where I would rank this guy. What was my top 10? It was like the Trio or Gohan or Beast. It was like those 3. And then I think it was Broly. And then I had the next 3. And then Cell Max Jiren. I'm forgetting someone. Oh, and Int Broly. Int Broly as well. Yeah, for sure I like Janemba better than Int Broly. It's just a question of... I don't know. It's just like, can I get him above the Universe 7 EZAs? Because the Universe 7 EZAs are really crazy. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I'm saying Universe 7 EZAs, but that includes, what's his name? Tech Bozo. Tech UI Goku. I don't know. That's a good question. All right, this is going to be another great rotation right here. Again, we got Big Bad Bosses, Brutal Beatdown. We have Kid Buu support, and then we'll also be able to get STR Broly support here on this rotation as well. Defense is down a little bit right here, I guess, because we don't have the Int Broly support up anymore. But we're going to get STR Broly support as soon as he gets Rainbow Orbs. So let's go ahead and grab these over here. Let's get Kid Buu a super attack. And then we'll grab STR Broly's right here. We're not going to be able to see Janemba's defense go up, but you're going to see his attack stats go up. So there we go. Let's see what we get up to right here. This is going to be like another 30 million. 32 million guaranteed, or not guaranteed crit. 66% chance to crit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad, Janemba. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. I'll go ahead and cut right here, and we'll come back on the next rotation, and we'll go ahead and get his rage mode in the video. Dude, this OST is crazy, man. It's always been crazy. I can't even do it, man. My throat's kind of like giving out on me. Sorry. But you just got like a dude screaming back there, like, you know, I can't do it. Like, I can't get my throat to kind of gravel at the moment. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, Janemba. Guaranteed critting here. He gets attack per key sphere. He makes the entire field physical. So this first attack stat right here is going to definitely be crazy because it's the full field. And then from here, it's probably going to tone down a little bit. But, you know, rage modes are nice. You can get bosses to burn their abilities. Oof, looks like we can only get 2 super attacks here, and then the third one's just going to be a dud. These can only last for 1 turn. But they can still be some nice free damage right here. So 19 million from Janemba. Again, it's a guaranteed crit, so we can actually we can do some damage. This is one reason why you might want to consider giving him additionals. It's because if he's getting damage in right here, you know, it really could matter. I think only his first attack is really going to matter. But, I mean, as you guys can see, if you can get the boss to just do something like this, where they burn their super attack charge, then I'd say it's worth it, you know? It's like, we didn't do too much damage to him. It's not super crazy, but we did get the boss to burn their ability to super attack us. Now Gohan and Goten can't super us whenever we come out of the rage mode here, so, you know, just things to think about. These rage modes have never been, like, the most useful thing ever, but we got value out of it right there, as you guys can see, so... like, we know that there's no super attack here, so we could probably put Kid Buu in slot 1. Like, this is something that we can do right here. Because we know that there's no super attack. I'm pretty sure these guys can't double super. Maybe they're going to make me eat my words right here. Maybe they can double super and this will be a mistake. But we have Int Broly's Revive, worst case scenario, so we should be all right. All right, so this is going to be Janemba in slot 2 right here. We'll see how he does. Again, this is where he does get his additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack. So we'll see how he does. 28 million attack stat right here. Again, 44% damage reduction, guard, 66% chance to crit. He's got an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super attack, and we got it right there. Hopefully we can get the hidden potential system as well. Get a nice triple in right here. And we get the normal. Okay, well, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Let me know what you guys are thinking about Janemba. He's definitely not, like, the craziest ever, but he's good. Like, he's got stuff in his kit that makes him a very viable unit, a very solid unit to use. Like, I have no complaints with Janemba. I don't think he's like, wow, best unit in the game. Like Gogeta was just jumping off the page, man. Gogeta really was that guy. Like, you just look at Gogeta for 2 seconds and you're like, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Like, he pulls out that 30 million guaranteed crit, and then he does another one at like 22 million. You know, he pulls a couple of those out of his ass, and you're like, all right, man. Like, I get it, man. Like, you're just staring at it, and you just got full moon in your face, and it's pretty good. Whereas Janemba, you're looking at it, you're like, you know, listen, size doesn't matter. It's quality that really counts, right? So, I'll cut right here. We'll come back whenever Janemba is back on rotation, and bear with me, guys. We'll be right back. No, I guess never mind. We KO them anyway. All right, it is what it is. All right, let's throw him in slot 1 right here. This guy loves to super attack, like, immediately, so hopefully he does. We should be able to nullify it, right? Because it's a Ki Blast, so let's hope that we nullify this right here. I could use Bio Broly's active skill, but I want to make sure that the super attack goes on Janemba, so we'll see what happens right here. All right, sick dodge, nice dodge. Those are both hidden potential dodges, by the way. Hopefully the super attack is coming in right after this. If Kid Buu gets super attacked and dies, then we'll just end the video, but because we've gotten enough footage of Janemba. Perfect. All right. So nullify this, please, Janemba. No, he doesn't. And he doesn't dodge it? That's... How long have I been muted? I don't know if I actually hit my microphone right there, but I was calculating the, crap, I don't know if you guys heard me. Okay, listen, quick spiel, okay, because I don't know where I got muted. Janemba right there obviously ate the super attack, double digits, great. The issue is that we failed a 70% chance to nullify the super attack, a 50% chance to dodge, and a 12% chance to dodge in our hidden potential system. So we had a 30% chance to fail, a 50% chance to fail, and a 88% chance to fail. If you multiply all those together, so 0.3 times 0.5 times 0.88, you get a 13.2% chance of failing right there, which meant that we had an 86.8% chance that, like, we don't get hit by that super attack, and we failed that. So, just unlucky. We'll cut and come back whenever Janemba's back on rotation. This Gohan can't do anything to us. You guys already saw, though. I mean, we ate that super attack for double digits, so... Not that this Gohan hits, like, super hard or anything like that, but it is always nice to just see absolute domination in these events right here. Like, this Gohan, again, he's not crazy, right? If I go to events and then challenge, and I scroll down here, and I try to find this Supreme Magnificent Battle right here... this Gohan is hitting for... Let's see. Gohan hits for 1.9 million. So that's it. I mean, he's only hitting for 1.95. It's not that crazy. But still, I mean, a double-digit tank job, we'll take those. We'll take those every day of the week. So, let me know what you guys are thinking about this Janemba. Let me know where you would rank him in a top 10 of LRs right now. Like, I feel like Gogeta, it's pretty easy. Like, Gogeta, it's either like 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like, that's where you're ranking him. Janemba, it's like, you know, it's kind of got some subjectivity to it, you know. Let me know if you guys think. Here's my question for you: are you taking Tech Broly or Physical Janemba? Who are you taking? I think I would take Tech Broly, but let me know what you guys are feeling. Tech Broly's pretty crazy. I really like Janemba, though. I think what Janemba does for his teams is very valuable. I said I was going to cut here, and I didn't. I keep doing that. Sorry. I try to only show footage of, like, Janemba, but sometimes, you know, I got to get my thoughts out in a complete thought right here. And, again, I don't know how long I've been muted, so... we'll make this the last rotation. Hopefully, we get the nullification off. Again, 900,000 defense right here. Not too shabby. Let's just try to make sure that STR Broly can get his support up. We should be able to get 4 orbs right here. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully Janemba gets the nullification this time. Let's get it, buddy. Come on, right here. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Janemba. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let me know what you guys think about Janemba. Let me know what you think about just this team in general. What is your ideal uncontrollable power setup? Let me know what that's looking like. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to catch you guys next time.